So hello everyone and welcome back to FrostPunk, where we shall be continuing on with our little city here and hopefully do pretty fine with it. We'll see exactly how things will go. I think this might need a heater so that I could make sure that it will be able to work also later. On the other hand, there's so many things that I need to do. I'm building this right now. Coal is fine for the moment. Unless this thing is actually automated and is going to be arriving to me very soon, maybe I will place it to work actually in the steel mine. I have plenty of workers as such that I can ask to work in some of these different places, which might be also something that I should then go ahead and build another hunting location. Probably. No roof over our heads, Captain people are understandably concerned about the lack of shelters. So yeah, sure. I'll provide shelter for everyone, sure. I guess that should be making them really happy if I can succeed with that. But I think I should be able to do that relatively easily right here, to be honest. I can easily go ahead and build a little bit maybe here even, maybe place this thing actually a little bit more into this direction even. I think that might be an okay idea in all honesty. It's just a question how exactly I want to be placing this into here then, but maybe from that line, for example. We have plenty of this food still, so I can easily just go ahead and start constructing all of this at the moment. Sure, it's not something that I can do all the time then, but you know, for the moment I can. For the moment. That road. That's fine. And this might be better if I build it just a little bit backwards. It would provide 15 steel. Okay, yay, automation arrived, so that is excellent. Lovely. So we can actually put it into some good use though. I would love to get that factory too and also explore what sort of options that will be possible to give us. And yes, using automatons, I see. Are automaton stages? What did you call that thing? An automaton? I'll bet it'll do a lot of help. That thing's a bloody massive, yes. Certainly is pretty bloody massive even. I do have to look into making sure I don't use too much steel before we can research the steel resource. And yeah. Everyone feels relieved with the roof, even if flopping one over their head. Hope rises. I was thinking that I should be able to do that nonetheless. It's just the thing that these of course are chilly, which is unfortunate. Which does mean that I would like to build this one more into here rather than here. But I wanted to try to see if I could research this first, but I guess that will have to wait for another day for the moment. There's not actually even a lot of sick people, which is nice though. I guess I could actually put the automaton here for the moment, even though I was thinking originally that I would wait until I can put it into the steel place, but there's no reason for it not to actually already work. So I'll just put it to work here for the moment. Also coal would be probably something that I should maybe have a look at. You can add up. And also new law. Not sure what I wish to get though. I wonder what that would happen to be. It's probably something that is worth it, but I want to be making that I have enough food. I don't want any of those though at the moment. Maybe the fighting arena a little bit later, but after all at the moment we are very content. So it's not like we really need anything like that. Oh, they are gonna be arriving into their destination extremely soon. That's where our expedition was split up when our vehicles crashed during a snowstorm. Some of our precious supplies should be here. Wood and raw wood. Lovely, though. Fate of the Forgotten. There's plenty of priceless supplies in the wrecks of our expedition. Searching among the crates scattered in the snow behind the wrecks, we found the bodies. They're tangled together in a single frozen mass, as if these people were trying to find at least a bit of warmth. Just before they died, we can do nothing for them, not even bury them. But at least we got resources, so that's something, I guess. We'll go through the observatory and after that probably visit home before we go and continue to the weather station. Rise and shine, people, look, the sun's already up already. So yeah, first I do need to have some steel though, for a certainty. Unless everyone has a home, which is quite something, but now it's of course way colder, so that's bad. I do need to get warmed over here, especially, I would have to say. I would have to consider this especially extremely important location to have enough warmth. Yeah, I guess that was actually the spot that I needed to build the road at. Yeah. From there, and then build all the way here, and then build like this, because I wanna be destroying this one. I'll just go and build that road first, so that I can destroy this, and then I'll have a look how exactly I wanna be going and doing things. I probably want one of these into here, or closer to this, I'd say. That even is gold now, these are shilly. All of them are shilly. We can probably research the actual better home pretty soon though, which at least should be pretty nice, I'd say. But I also need to be making sure that we secure this as a food source a little bit better. And I want this road next to this building so that we can just destroy this one. We do not need it. Dismantle this road, I'd say. Like that. So we can have this road then working. It's very soon going to be having that road though, at least. There we go. So automaton can actually work there a little bit longer. Even though it was almost thinking already, should I be leaving from here when they are doing this? But no, you don't need to leave anywhere yet, that is. Steelworks is coming, slowly but surely. Let's just wait for it. Good, we got that. Steelwork is extremely important. 25. So yeah, let's place one into here. And then also, if I can build a gold mine, coal mine even, I think I should be going ahead and doing that too. Even if it does mean that it's pretty far away. But still, I think that will be pretty good and important even. Let's just build a road like this, I think. And like this. And then you, on the other hand, shall have a road from... I guess from here at the moment. Well, I don't know where exactly otherwise build it from. I kinda did need that structure. We need steel after all. We can research something that wouldn't require steel, but we cannot research anything otherwise. Bunkhouse would be lovely, but it requires a little bit too much steel. Maybe the heater. Yeah, sure. Let's get the heater, and then I can at least choose to put it active. Like in here, we could have a heater, for example. I think that would actually be a pretty excellent location for a heater. But we need these things set up. At least we have a lot of food rations for the moment. I'm just worried about our raw food production. That it may not be enough. So I don't think it's that weird of an idea. Heaters researched already. Well, it's nice to have it, of course. Then is there something else that I can do? Well, I guess I can start this, even if I didn't think of having more scouts right now, but still. It's definitely not that bad. This is just unfortunately very cold. Raises the workplace temperature by 1 level. While there are people inside, upkeep 1 coal per hour. Sure. Let's do it for this place, so we can actually start getting coal from here too. Temperature by 1 level. Good. So it's not quite a gold location to work at, and you definitely need to have this, because otherwise you ain't gonna be able to work. So I think that is pretty much essential for you. Let's get a little bit more like even numbers into here though. That definitely I do think is a good idea. This is also a little bit chilly. All of them are really actually chilly, but you know, this doesn't necessarily even need to have this if I just go on and change it up a little bit. Rather put the workers into here have heater here, and then this place will have the automaton working on it because we need the steel. How is that road not connected as of yet? Why don't you build it? Okay, you were building that one little last spot. That's fine then. We are getting the automaton from there working. Yes, good. A little bit steel all the time, we do need it. And coal is of course also, I think, pretty good thing to be able to get from there. So much stuff that I would wish to be able to research. Certainly. So many things. This is definitely not the most important, but if we want to have another group of scouts at some point, then yeah. Still nicely enough. How much did one of these cost exactly to build? Because I could possibly build it a little bit further into here, but can't really very well do it yet. But at least we have very few only sick at the moment, so that's not too bad. We do have a lot of in palliative care though. So that actually is something that is more dangerous. These are all at least someone who will be cared for. Yes, good. This is still good formed anyways, but you guys are waiting there, that's good. Something's amiss at the observatory. Snow covers the precious instruments and the dome is open, letting out a thin column of smoke. Someone's inside. Search the area. The sun is dimming. Instead of the astronomers, we are met by some of our lost people. They explained that they came here for help, but found everybody dead. The astronomers continued the observation until they starved. What was so important for them? They wrote it up in their diaries. The loss of sunlight can't be explained solely by the fouling of the atmosphere by the southern volcanoes. The sun is dimming, which is very, very bad. But yes, let's go back home and escort them at the same time. So that's good. At least getting that done. The steps of the automaton quite clearly. Yes, I'm very much happy that you are able to provide us some steel from there. It's very, very nice. But yeah, we are very low on the food rations right now, I'd say. So I do definitely need more food. At least you're bringing us steel, so that will help us resource. And then you're just needing a little bit of a also battery resource. So rise and shine, everyone. Rise and shine. Today'll be a good day. I can feel it. Oh. Okay, more scouts research is fine. It's not important research, but it's okay, sort of a thing to research. Okay. So yeah, I do think the heaters was also a very good thing nonetheless to go and actually research. These probably would be good too. Is there something especially important that I think that I would need to do? Well, actually the bunkhouse would probably be pretty good before getting the drafting machines. So let's just get this so we can upgrade our housings. I think that will be a pretty good choice. Okay, scouts number 2 have returned safely to the city. You can disband scouts. Yes, no need to disband them. Only 12 homeless at least, so that's not too many homeless. You guys, you shall be starting to head towards the weather station next. We have plenty of food at the moment though, even almost like more than we really can use even at the moment. So is there something specific that I would want to be able to try to build? I could try to have something like 2 separate ones actually in here. Like have one here, dismantle this one, and then have one more over this direction. There would be even higher ranges that we could try to be doing there, to be honest. Okay, so there's one. And then we could try to do another one more over here, I'd say is okay idea. We are able to provide enough coal at the moment. So there is that. Bunkhouse has been researched, which is excellent. Let's actually, I almost always forgot about this temperature overlay, but let's have a look into this. Well, everything is chilly pretty much, other than the shot center and the care house, but well, that's the unfortunate thing about it, even though they even have heaters, there's certain other locations. But at least otherwise it's decent enough, I guess. At least there's the few little spots here that are trying to provide a little bit of extra heating. I do need to, well, let's not have that overlay all the time on though. So, what was it? Yeah, bunkhouse, yes. Of course, this is the thing that I was thinking about. So let's start upgrading some of these structures at least. They do require steel. Well, let's upgrade those two anyways. I'm not sure if I should have started to upgrade them. Ah, I'm full on the coal reserves. Actually, this doesn't actually, can't even work anymore to be honest, so this could be even dismantled. But as such, it's not like we exactly need to dismantle it yet. We can just stop people from working there when they don't need to. There's nothing for them to do there at the moment. Yeah, then steel, everything probably. Well, I can't do the coal timber, so let's do that for the moment. I'm way too full on the goal. What to do about the situation? Too full goal. I'm pretty much full on the food rations too, actually, which is kind of weird sort of a situation to be too full on those. Well, at least I got to 10 again. At least we are using coal during the night, all things considering, so in that sense. Loads of people getting sick because of the coldness, obviously enough. At least these should actually be in a pretty good condition right now, yeah. These are even livable even. Still. It does require 10 steel, which is quite a lot, unfortunately. But I guess I really should be upgrading these. It's a good thing so that we wouldn't be getting that many sick either from the coldness when they are trying to rest. We made it so far, I think we can survive anything. Well, maybe. I do have some steel. I do want to be saving more steel now for this. It is pretty gold. Overlay temperature you can also get from there indeed very easily. At least these places are getting warmer now even, which is good. Temperatures will drop again though soon. Will rise for a moment and then they will drop again. I guess that's not too surprising. Let's get our reserves up though. This place is almost full of people already. In the care house. I would like to get the infirmary too. At least that's done, so I think this is one of the more important things really. 75, 25, let's get this upgrade immediately. Also, I probably should really do another steel mine to be honest. I think I need way more steel, so let's just go ahead and get this set up nonetheless. Well, as such I could very well just dismantle this and just build the road from there all the way here, I guess. 5 more settlements. They have a long journey ahead of them still though. Certainly. That's a small little journey. Then one of these places definitely can be worked by this automaton, but drafting machines research has been done, which is good of course. I could do the steam steelworks and steam sawmills, which I do think are good too. I don't need the catering post insulation that much. Hunting tactics, good. Hothouse insulation, good. Infirmary, I would like to get that. Healthcare insulation would be good too. Oh, steam hub range upgrade too would be nice. as well now that we actually have them. Extended 50% future. Will consume twice as much coal when this setting is active, of course, though. I don't think it's necessarily something that I have to have right now, but as such, this would be also sweet. Build outpost deposits. An outpost team send it to establish a permanent resource outpost far away from the city and maintain a connection with it. Yeah, definitely something I wanna go and explore soon, but what was it that I really wanted? This would be nice too. But yeah, let's I guess it would be the infirmary, really. I wanna be able to treat some of the really badly sick people. Badly sick. Shift is already ending. What's up? More sick beds needed. Well, I don't really want to open a medical post. 3 days to admit 1/3 of the sick to treatment. Well, I am trying to get the infirmary, so maybe this can work. So, I wouldn't want to be just doing another medical post. So I'll try to say this, hopefully it will work. If it doesn't, then yeah, can't be helped. But at the moment at least I have ridiculously good hope and very low discontent, so those I cannot say exactly to be that bad. But first of all I would need to get the infirmary here then. Yeah, sick during the night, because well, even though these are trying to keep people warm, but it's not exactly the case. It's just that they get so badly sick because of all of this. Which of course isn't in any way that big of a surprise. I think I would want to probably dismantle that, but we'll see actually, to be honest. I might be able to set up another one into here of this. Maybe. God bless the captain. Well, thanks. Should I maybe increase the workday in this? Well, I haven't for the moment. I just want them to go and get the infirmary done immediately. Oh yeah, and these definitely that can be active and then get the maximum amount of workers over there, I'd say. I think it's very good, and you guys are waiting. There's nobody in the weather station, but everything still seems to be operational. We could try to find out what the scientists from Winterhome were working on. Grim forecast. They found the scientists' notes. They predict that the Great Cold is going to get much worse. What's more troubling is that the observation ended abruptly months ago. There's also not a can of spam, not even a crumb of bread left in the pantry. It's obvious they've moved out for good. We can see the city of Winterhome from the roof of the weather station. Well, I guess we'll see how that will go. We could go to the gold mine rather than to the Winterhome first, though. Sure, let's go to the gold mine. We haven't been there yet, ever, so let's go and see what that would be about. Yeah, we'll have answers soon enough. Hope does fall. Very slightly at least, so it's not too bad. Just want you to get the infirmary immediately first, and after that I do want to be upgrading more of these houses. Okay, good. That is done. So let's see about getting the infirmary set up. I didn't have any steam cores for the moment. That's unfortunate. Well, I guess I could build another these health stations just momentarily. It's not something I want to be doing or keeping up for a long time, but for a moment we're all sick. I guess it would be a good thing. Healthcare insulation, possibly. Hunting tactics, possibly. Hothouse insulation would also be very good. Let's do. What do I want to do? Then there's also the improved heaters. Raise the temperature of workplace by 2 levels. Each heater consumes 2 coal per hour when running. Sure, it will at least improve their working conditions a little bit more. Then just upgrade a couple of more houses, I guess. So We have at least a few more places. Good. 32 homeless because... Did I destroy some house? Or maybe just because these are under construction right now, I think. Probably. Probably that. And just have the maximum amount of people working here. We're at least having both of these active, automated and one of those. Then the coal from there is quite enough. Then sawmills, we could have more. This doesn't want, of course, we do have a lot of the wood right now, so it's not like we really necessarily need it right away. So, okay. So they're just homeless because I was constructing these homes for a short moment. At least these are really comfortable level warmths then. On the other hand, and these are actually livable conditions now too. These are even livable conditions. So that's not actually too bad. Okay, that's good then. I do want the steam core ASAP though. More than a little bit. Healthcare promise fulfilled. You helped the sick? Oh, I actually did. I didn't even think that I would have managed to do it then, but they have been able to do well enough here. This is still an important structure for us, for sure. Otherwise this would be here and yeah, that would be bad for us. Very, very bad. They are arriving into this destination in a moment. The coal mine is automated. Its engine is pressurized, but the mining has stopped. The snow around it is untrodden and an eerie silence hangs in the air. Search the area. More coal than we can use. This coal mine was in operation until very recently. The machinery isn't running now, but there doesn't seem to be anything wrong with it. Perhaps the mine simply extracted its quota or filled the loading bay. We could retrieve plenty of raw materials if we took the machinery apart. Only take the stored coal, but we don't need this much coal. We'll get plenty of resources, we won't be able to restart the mine anymore. We would be able to get to cores. Loads of coal, loads of wood, loads of steel. That's a very good question. Should we do this or should we not? Those cores are extremely important. But on the other hand, if we would just be able to have an outpost here that would always provide us with coal, that wouldn't be too bad of an idea either. And to be honest, probably in the future it is going to be something that we would really require. So, even though I'm really tempted to get those cores, I think I'm just gonna take the coal that I don't even need, to be honest. But it's another place that we could be activating. I think I want to be going and returning home just for a moment. For the very fact that I want the core that they're carrying. I need the core so that I can at least build the one infirmary. I really want to build an infirmary. So yeah. Just for that reason, I really want to be bringing them back home for now. Yeah, okay, I could of course always do some more of these resource deposits, couldn't I? Probably would be actually something that I could very well like to do. Yeah, sure, let's do one here next to the cemetery. I don't think that it has to be really, really warm location after all. So I might as well have one over here. Sure. Let's go and do that. Then we can actually store a little bit more without needing to think that it will be wasted. Which also for the coal that they are bringing is very good. Very, very good option. Plus, we are after all going relatively low. Resource for storage not specified. So we can decide what this would exactly store. I think this will... I guess I can't really decide other than just one, so I guess I'll give it for coal right now because we have way too much coal anyway, so... This will be just a general place which holds all of this, but now we could be able to gather a load more of the coal, which is good still. At least the coal that they're carrying doesn't go to waste. And I don't know, I could even do another one into here, I probably... I'm just going into very wrong things. Resource deposit. Let's just build another one into here, and then what would I want there? Maybe the actual food rations, considering it's easily gone really high. At the moment anyways. So sure, improved heaters are researched nonetheless. So that's not too bad. Moderate risk of getting ill. Well, improved heaters nonetheless. And then what? Do I want these flying hunters? I would kinda love to have that. Let's get the hunting tactics now though. That will improve our situation a little bit more after all. Yeah, sure. Then let's also go ahead and build some more of these bunkhouses, I'd say. Yeah, into here, 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 here. That's 4 new little bunkhouses. They should be very comfortable to live in, and for the moment that is. Temperature is going to fall very soon after all again, so then it's even good that we have a little bit more that would stay really very well warm. Hunting tactics research. I think I could just really be going and dismantling this soon. But to be honest, it is treating people at the moment, so maybe I will be dismantling it afterwards, after I can first go and make sure that we're gonna be getting everything that they have with them into here. Oh yes, these also did complete their research. Let's do the hothouse insulation. That will be also good, so that we can make sure that this will be able to stay warm enough.